The day I found out my dog had a secret life. About 2 years ago, I adopted a golden retriever named Milo, the sweetest soul you could ever meet. He had that classic golden retriever energy, pure sunshine wrapped in fur, with a tail that wagged like it was trying to send Morse code to the universe. We lived in a sleepy little neighborhood, the kind where people trusted each other enough to leave their gates open, and Milo had always been good about sticking close to home. I trusted him too, enough to let him lounge around in the front yard while I worked inside, always with the window cracked open so I could hear the faint jingling of his collar. But one afternoon, the silence stretched just a little too long. At first, I brushed it off. He was probably sniffing a bush, chasing a butterfly. Typical Milo. But minutes turned into more minutes, and the pit in my stomach grew heavier. I called his name once, twice. Nothing. By the third shout, I was running, leash in hand, barefoot down the sidewalk, heart pounding like a war drum, every horrible missing dog scenario flashing through my mind. And then, 3 houses down, I saw him. Milo, perched on someone else's porch like a king on his throne, tongue lolling out, head held high, completely unbothered, like he owned the place. And sitting next to him in a weathered rocking chair was an older woman, casually feeding him pieces of chicken from a plate on her lap, as if this were the most natural thing in the world. I stood there, breathless. Milo, I finally managed. The woman looked up, her eyes crinkling warmly. Oh, you must be Milo's other family, she said, smiling like she had known me forever. Other family? My brain couldn't even process it. Turns out, for months, Milo had been sneaking away when I wasn't looking, strolling down the street like a neighborhood mayor, and visiting this woman, Mrs. Patterson. She lived alone, her kids scattered across different states, and somewhere along the way, Milo had decided she needed him. I'd trot up her steps, sit politely on the porch, and wait for her to appear with chicken, bacon, or whatever treat was going that day. It wasn't a random act of rebellion. It was loyalty, love, choice. I apologized profusely, but Mrs. Patterson just laughed, waving her hand like it was nothing. He's good company, she said. He's been keeping me young. After that day, we made it official. Milo had 2 homes, 2 families, 2 hearts wrapped around his little paw. I started bringing Mrs. Patterson groceries every week. And Milo? Milo got himself a second grandma, who loved him just as much as I did. Sometimes I think, maybe it wasn't Milo who found us. Maybe it was something bigger. Maybe we all found each other exactly when we needed to. And honestly, Milo had the right idea all along.